welcome back to another stream. As you can see, I've had the wig chopped, I've had the beard gone as well. You'll see that in a lot of streams, you'll see like a little bit of a beard, and then you'll see like no beard, and that's obviously because I keep shaving. So a couple of years ago, I did actually used to keep a beard, but it never like really properly grew that good to the point where I actually really wanted to keep it. And one of my friends said it doesn't look that good on you, just keep shaving it and stuff like that. And I just thought, yeah, it doesn't look the best, and it didn't really make me look that good. If anything, it made me look more scruffy than anything. So it's all gone. It will be back within no time. I think I'm gonna sneeze as well. Bear with me. I think I keep feeling like I want to, and then it's like the sneeze don't come. Is it coming? Is it not coming? I don't think it's coming, but if it does, it will. It'll surprise me at some point with one hell of an chew. So I'm not a quiet sneezer, I'll warn you now. And yeah, so welcome back to another stream. Today we're doing a booking announcement, and this booking announcement was very unexpected. It was something that I didn't expect. I mean, I don't really expect any bookings to happen, really. The kind, or by the way, we want to book you kind of thing. Although sometimes I do get like hints and feelings that maybe certain brands, would actually want me for various reasons, or for whatever the situation obviously may be. So I'm just trying, yeah. So the booking announcement is not actually until June next year, so we're a very, very long time off. And I'll be making some more videos about this booking when it gets a little bit closer to the day. As you know, we had it with a booking last year. Well, it was earlier this year, and I got a booking. It came through very early on in the year, and the booking wasn't till somewhere like July. So I did the announcement, but obviously by the time it comes to it, I did the stream months ago, so people would have forgotten. And this one is going to be one of them. It's a good. I mean, we're December now, so January, February, March, April, May, June. So we are a good sort of 5, nearly 6 months away from it. So that is like half a year away, nearly. So there's a long time before it takes place. But I'm very, very excited. So I'm returning, believe it or not, to the Zombie Shack in Manchester. So you'll remember in June this year, we went and played for Bonanza at the Zombie Shack, and it's a really nice little club. It's like reminds me of the Adelphi Club in Hull. It's like proper real nice sort of like grassroots venue. And I've been booked for an event called Hardcore Addiction, and the lineup is actually like no other lineup I have been on before. It's very different. There's a lot of names, a lot of people, a couple of people I've worked with before, but there's a lot of people that I haven't worked with. And the headliners, they're a little bit different as well. It's not your typical club filler. It's not your typical Rob IYF. They're sort of headliners I've worked with in the past. It's not Scott Brown, believe it or not. So we've actually got Ryan Garner, who is Garner, hardcore producer. He's Scottish, I believe, and he's made a lot of really nice hardcore tracks over the years. There's one I play of his, and I actually quite like it. He also did a really good remix of a Scott Brown track as well. So he's going to be headlining the joint, which is, again, it's a little bit different. It's something, it's sort of been an event alongside people that I haven't been sort of alongside before. And then the one that really excites me is underneath, we've got singing live on stage. We've got the one and only we've got Mandy Edge. So if you don't know who Mandy Edge is and you've been living under a rock, some of Recon, which was also Mike Descaler, the singer for Ultrabeat, and he's also now a worldwide famous house DJ called Camel Fat. Well, he had a hardcore alias called Recon, and he part-owned Twister Records with the late Squad E, rest in peace. And he made some absolutely amazing tracks. He made tracks that were Like a Rainbow, Reason, and then there was other tracks he did as well, but them two, Like a Rainbow, Reason, the vocalist for the tracks was Mandy Edge, and Mandy Edge also sang See the Light for Paradise. Absolutely amazing vocalist. She's done stuff for the hardcore scene for years, to Clubland, and she's done a lot of other stuff as well. She also sang the track Sorry, and she is probably one of the best vocalists in hardcore, like alongside people like Jenna, who obviously sang on a lot of the Dougal and Gamma tracks, and even the Force and Styles back in the day. So she's going to be singing See the Light, Reasons, Like a Rainbow, so that is going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm really looking forward to experiencing that, because Recon doesn't do stuff in the hardcore scene anymore, so the chances of getting him to play a hardcore set is like very minimal. So this is kind of going to be like the closest and the best way that it's going to happen, and it's going to be obviously Mandy Edge singing her stuff on stage, and she's obviously going to sing Reasons and Like a Rainbow that she did with Recon. So you are kind of going to get it in a way, just not physically Recon himself, sadly, Mike Descaler. So I'm really looking forward to it. We've got Defected, we've got Short K, we've got Wes Meister, we've got Bass Monkey, we've got someone called Psycho, we've got Therapy, we've got Tats, we've got Jordan Harris, loads of DJs, and then myself alongside Hey D and Dukins, we're doing the mic, so it's an MC booking, so I'm going to be MCing at this one, so I'm looking forward to it. It's it's a really nice looking lineup. It's a really nice sort of looking event, and like I say, I just can't wait to do it. It's another sort of enjoyable night. It's something, because you always come to think, you get to the end of the year and you think, what's actually, what's going to happen next year, and like next weekend I play my 2 final bookings of the year, and then you kind of think, well, what's next, as an artist, as a DJ, what's next, what's coming next, and then it's just kind of like all of a sudden, like 2024 bookings have started to roll in. A few of them have been for MCing. Two of them. Well, there's 3 DJ bookings and there's 2 MC bookings up to now, which is really good. So I'm going to be announcing some more bookings over the coming weeks, sort of into the beginning of next year. So obviously in January we've got I'm heading to Leeds, and it's Matt Rich's birthday, and I'm DJing there, and I'm going to play he said like a bounce into hardcore set, but I'm not totally sure what I'll do yet. I might either just go strictly hardcore or probably strictly bounce, just depending sort of how I feel a little bit nearer the time, and I'll have a word with Dukins, who is on my set, and I'll just say, look, what would you, what are you feeling? Should we do an hardcore set? Should we do a bounce set? What do you want to do, kind of thing? Because I'm easy. I enjoy both. I like playing both. I'll play both genres. So it makes kind of like no odds to me. Which one I play. I enjoy playing both, and playing one isn't gonna be a little bit gutting compared to playing the other. So so that's on, I believe it's on something like the 20th of, it's something like the 20th of January. I can't remember the exact date. And then on the 26th of January, I'm heading over to Sheffield and I'm playing at the Chain Reaction. So I'm a B2B with DJ SLB, and it's going to be really good. I'm really looking forward to it. We're playing like an old school happy hardcore sort of bouncy techno set, and it's going to absolutely go off. It's going to really go off. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then there is an event coming up on May. So it's in May. I'm not going to tell you the exact date yet, but something's coming up in May, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, it's from a brand that I gigged for last year, and I'm returning to a town that I visited for the first time last year. So you might have to cast your mind back if you've been following me throughout the years, cast your mind back. I went somewhere for the first time this year, somewhere I'd never been before. The only other clue I'm going to give you is we stayed in a hotel. I took a train journey, and I did a lot of like stories on Instagram, sort of like vlogging, documenting sort of as we left Hull and as we were sort of changing trains and stuff like that. And I stayed in a really nice hotel as well, so I'm hoping that I will be staying there again. I'm hoping to get that hotel again, because it was really nice, and I just really enjoyed and rated the I just really rated the service, and just everything about the place. It was just a really nice place, and I'd love to go back there again, and I can't wait to go and play at the event again. So I ain't going to say what the event is, but the event has started to make some sort of like little teaser announcements. So they've like given a date, they've given a venue, they've obviously said that an event's coming back, and they've actually said who one of the headliners is going to be. So once the full flyer comes out, or once I've been announced, they might be announcing us one by one. I'm not entirely sure, but once I've been announced, let's say, then I will obviously speak up, and I will make an announcement and say, look, I'm playing here, but it's in May. I'm looking forward to it. I got a phone call about it last week, and it kind of it didn't blow me away, but it kind of did at the same time, because they said at the last event, after the last event, that they'd want me again. They said they'd want me again, and then the brand went like really quiet, so I wasn't sure if there was. Sometimes people do put one-off events on, or sometimes other things get in the way that become more important, like family things, and obviously I just wasn't sure if there was going to be another event, or if there was going to be anything that was going to be happening. So I kind of just literally, just left it and thought, something will happen, and then they started making announcements, and at this point I wasn't like completely certain if they'd actually want me. So I just obviously, shared a few posts and stuff, and just supported the brand, as I support the brand. They gave me what I believe to have been quite a big booking at the time, and it was like a real nice sort of like journey for me as well to go to that event. So it's obvious I was gonna give it a little bit of support and give it a little bit of a share, and it, and stuff like that. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. So that'll be getting announced sort of, I'm going to say any time now, because they've started making like the odd announcements. So like they said, over the coming weeks, they're going to reel off like the lineup, or, they're going to post a flyer or something. So there'll be something coming soon, and then I'll have a little bit more details for you. But, they were really buzzed on the phone that, when I said, look, I'm free that day, which there's a lot of days next year I'm free, it's a new year, but, we are starting to get a few things coming in, so it's very nice, it's exciting. Most definitely. And then obviously June, we've got this hardcore addiction. That is obviously going to be a really, really good thing. Something else normally happens around June and July time as well. So who knows? Hopefully that will be happening again, and then I'll make more announcements about it. If I am involved with it again, I've been involved the past 2 years. You might be able to guess what it is. It's always I always kind of rate it as like one of my sort of like favorite gigs of the year, because it like literally is, because they just get it right, and they just get things right, and they just reel off a really good atmosphere. So it's been a pleasure to play the last 2 years. So we'll see if I'm back there again this year. Obviously, I'm not certain. I don't even think the promoter was certain fully what he was going to do going forward next year. But he said he wanted to expand and make it bigger and better. So we'll see what that means. We'll see what obviously that entails, and we'll see what that's all what that sort of is all about. We'll see what happens. So yeah, so we've got some really good 2024 things that are coming up, and there's also another event as well. I think it's actually so there's two in May, and I think they follow the week after each other, and believe it or not, they're in the same town. So I'm not entirely sure, like, if I'm going to how I'm going to juggle it, like, because it's going to be quite going to the same place like 2 weekends on the trot. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see what goes down. But the original first one that is in May that I've been talking about, I will be definitely going to that one 100%. I think the second one, it was more like a birthday party more than anything. So we'll see what happens. I don't think they're totally certain on the location of where they're going to hold it yet. There was just going through a few things, but there's a possibility that it could be held in the same town, because the person who's promoting it lives in the same town. So we'll see. But yeah, 2024 things, we've got some things coming up. So make sure to like, make sure to comment, make sure to share, and when I have more announcements, I will be letting you know. I'll be streaming and letting you know. So like, comment, share. See you soon.